Hey everybody, this is Dr. J coming to you live from Long Island, New York. Indubitably, he took time out from his barbecue to join us from Dallas, Texas, where I'm sure it's over 100. Well, I'm not sure, but it's hot enough in New York at 85 degrees. We had a little rain, but it did nothing to alter the humidity. In any event, what I'm worried about is mañana at 9:30 when Wall Street opens. We have the potential here to melt up, but we also have the potential for pullback as the diamonds, the Qs, the SPYs, Bitcoin, the 10-year bond, and Apple are all at key levels. What I mean by key levels is basically bumping up against resistance. We'll take a quick look at each of them, and then you decide whether it's going to go through the resistance on Monday and continue on up, or will we get that pullback that a lot of people are looking for, including Professor Omar and Mike Wilson. Personally, I think we're going to be weak the rest of the week, but just short term. The diamonds paint a picture of a little rebound off of the recent bottom. We pulled back 3% recently, and we gained most of that ground back, but we stopped short of the resistance level. So we're just trading just below resistance on diamonds. Not a very ominous picture. The Qs, however, have a lot of hits on this line of resistance, and it must break 370.29, or that beautiful channel is in danger of ending. I don't see it ending, but I do see a possibility of a pullback to the recent lows at 356. Possibility. Spiders. Similarly, it looks like we want to make a double top here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a gap fill to about that 437 area on SPY. Bitcoin, likewise, we're bumping heads with this high from April, which is acting as stiff resistance up around 31,000. We did manage to close above 31,000, but we couldn't get confirmation. So right now we show a little weakness in Bitcoin off this pullback from 31,000 and change. We're now at 30,659. Bitcoin is trading as we speak. What else? The 10-year. The 10-year is right up against resistance at 3.85 yield. Now, we don't want it to go through because that would be bearish. We want it to pull back to the bottom end of the channel. So this paints sort of a reverse picture from the resistance that we're banging into on the spiders, the Qs, the diamonds, and Bitcoin. Apple will break the tie. Beautiful channel, similar to the Qs, but we have a negative candle on Monday. We have a harami, which is a red candle in the body of the Friday green candle. After a long uptrend, that could be bearish, likely bearish. So what do I get out of all this? I think there's a reasonable chance we go down on Wednesday, maybe through the rest of the week, maybe test the recent pullback of 3% on the spiders, maybe test the pullback on the Qs, and get a pullback on Apple as well, maybe all the way down to 183. So I think we could get a little more up and back type action in the market. A small pullback, not a big one. I'm not a bear. I'm basically an uber bull, as those of you who have been watching the show know. So what do I think is going to happen? Again, I think that it's reasonable chance that we get a pullback. Don't have to. In fact, if we break north of the resistance lines, we can fly. So it could go the opposite way, where we actually melt up. That's why in my description, I said, you decide. And I'm going to leave it at that. So you decide. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to show you the screen. Who's with us today? Night 2, indubitably, Alexa. How do people find this? I don't know. I'm going to show you the screen. I'm sorry. My apologies. I can't leave you without just showing you this picture. And you see, that's why I need Professor Spike. He keeps me honest. This is a Dow trading just below resistance. The Qs, beautiful ascending channel, trading right at resistance. The spiders trading, forming a double top at 443.79. Looks like it could pull back to 438 to fill the gap. Bitcoin, again, closed above 31,000, couldn't confirm that rally. So we had a negative candle on, the negative candle is that today? Yeah, that's today. Bitcoin is giving back ground today. So Bitcoin looks a little weak. The 10-year looks like it's bumped up against resistance, which is bullish if it doesn't break it, bearish if it does. And Apple put in a Harami candle that's bearish on Monday. So that's where we are. I'm sorry that I forgot to share screen with you originally. But, you know, Dr. J needs his compatriots. I need my partners in crime. So indubitably, thanks for coming, taking time out of your 4th. Night 2, same here. And Alexei, Apple, and Tesla. I'll give Tesla a look. Why not? I'll give Tesla a look. I got to go and share screen again. I don't want to make the same mistake. All right. Sharing screen. I'll give Tesla a look. One thing I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be short this one, ever. So it's not one that I want to be short. Maybe I don't want to buy it at this level, but I definitely don't want to be short. I don't know what this line is. I suspect it's garbage of some kind. Let me draw a trend line, or try to anyway. Close enough. Very bullish candle on Monday for Tesla. I want to see it close above the high from of 278.52. We actually did close above that. Let me see. The high is 278.52. Yeah. It looks higher. Somehow I think I'm not grabbing the right candle. But anyway, I'll tell you what, I'll draw it horizontal. It's trading very close to resistance. Resistance just above on Tesla. And it's forming a pattern that I don't love. So again, like Apple, I think short term it could pull back. And I think it's reasonable considering the run it's had. So it's not unreasonable to expect short-term weakness in Apple and Tesla. Let's see what Alexi said. I'm asking because I bought puts of Apple with expiration at July 28th and 180 strike. What do you think? I bought 20K in US dollars at average of 73 cents. Again, I'm just going to say what I think, that there's a reasonable chance that you get a pullback through Friday, especially Wednesday. I think the market opens weak on Wednesday. But I have no idea, down the road, more than a couple of days. And even then, it's a reasonable guess. I think probability is such that Apple is due for a little pullback. I hope you catch it right. And that's it for today. Have a great day, great 4th of July. Thanks for joining us. And don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends about us, give us a thumbs up, give us 2 likes. I came on July 4th. I want 2 likes. Adios, amigos. See you on Thursday. Ciao.